Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a super simple skin forward routine. Hopefully it'll be done in 10 minutes or less. I haven't edited the video. I don't know. If it's longer than that, I apologize in advance. But I'm not a makeup artist, I'm just a makeup enthusiast. If I can do it, you can too. So if you're interested in this video, just keep on watching. The look that we're going for today will be simple, skin forward, and glowy. Grab your makeup bags and let's get started. First, I'm just going to tuck my hair behind my ears. Hydrate our face. After we hydrate our face, we're going to go in with primer. My favorite at the moment is the Soleil Prime and Protect SPF 30. I also feel like this acts as a color corrector because of the peachy tone. I'll show you. You don't need a ton of it, but I feel like that tone kind of neutralizes my skin tone. Just kind of put it here, here. There you go. It already adds a little bit of a glow. Okay, now we're going to head into brows. My tried and true, my OG is the Parfait Brow Sculpt in Clear. And this is actually the older formula. They just reformulated it, and honestly, I didn't really think they had to. It works perfectly on my brows to give that laminated look. And it lasts all day, it doesn't flake. I like to go in with the comb first. And just kind of go through my brows. Okay. There we go. You just shape it however you want. Okay. Those are the brows. Atelier Sun Tone Bronzing Drops in the shade Soleil Parfait 4. I love this packaging. This green is everything. Okay, so we're just gonna shake it up. I kind of like to do an underpainting method, but I still don't use the foundation, but I do like the bronzer plus concealer and blush look. I just think it looks really natural, super simple, super easy to complete. Priming my brush. It's kind of how it looks on my hand. If you need a color reference, don't get concerned. Okay, and that's the bronzer. Now we're gonna go in with our concealer. So for me, I do have like, I don't know, when I smile, my under eyes do kind of crease a bit. So the less concealer, the better. I do not pack on concealer because it just creases. So what I've learned to do is just get a better shade. You don't need more concealer. You just need a better shade. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer in the shade 10. And then my other option, this is Kosas Revealer Concealer in 7.8 Neutral. Now this is actually my tried and true. This is my favorite concealer that I've ever used. And this one is by far my favorite. I just love the glow that it leaves on your skin. So I'll first start off with the Giorgio Armani. And I'll put this kind of in the center of my face. Here. Like right here. I don't put it super close to my eyelid, to my lash line, because as I told you, any concealer will crease on me. So I prefer more of a neutral color on the outside and then true color on the inside. Just because I think it helps the blush blend in with the look. I'm also going to spot conceal with the Giorgio Armani because this is kind of like my skin tone exactly. I have a little acne mark right there. It's going away, just not fast enough. Let's see. Maybe one right there. Okay. I'm going to spray again with the Charlotte Tilbury. And let the concealer dry. I feel like it just looks a little bit better when it dries down a bit. This is a Sephora Pro Concealer 71 brush. Okay, now that's blended in. Now I will rehydrate my face once again. Then we're going to use this product. It's not a new product, but it is new to me. It is the Kosas Cloud Set in the shade Pillowy. I got a mini. I was in the line at Sephora. The line was a little long, and I went for it. And I love it. This is probably the best powder I think I've ever used. I love it. And I use a powder puff. Just kind of get it on there. Load it up. I probably use way too much, but I don't care. And then I'll just go in. Low key like a bake. Low key. But it sets your face, but it still keeps like the shine, which I like. Okay, trust the process. Trust the process. This is my secret weapon product. Yummy Skin with Upsolite technology in the shade Unbothered. So this is the key to the glow. This is what makes your blush pop. This is what makes your blush last all day. Like, and to be fair, it's like, okay, this color is not gonna work for me. You think that. Do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. And I just put enough to like kind of cover that cheek part. Your fingers were perfect for this. Now for me personally, I love a peachy blush. There is no better blush than a peachy blush. And my favorite peachy shade at the moment is the Hourglass Liquid Blush in the shade Future. Beware, if you do have long nails, I've heard that, you know, the packaging can kind of be a little difficult, but I mean, I have my bare nails, so I haven't noticed that, but just want you to be aware. So I'll shake it up first. Once again, I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand. You really only need like a drop. I mean, if you put more than a drop, you'll be fine. I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Pro Foundation 47 brush. It is definitely stained from all the times I've used blush. Okay. Once again, we're gonna prime the brush. It's kind of how that shade looks there. A peachy pink. And we're just gonna layer that on top. I kind of put that on there and then I blend it out with the other side of my F4 brush. Okay, and we're not done yet. The best blush looks are the ones that use like a minimum of 3 blushes. So now I'm gonna go in with my Tower 28 Beach Please in the shade Rush Hour. And this just gives you a nice youthful glow, I think. Once again, I'm using my fingers. This is actually more pigmented than you would think it is. So just be aware of that. Like, I'm not gonna swirl it too much. I just kind of tap my finger in there. And for the eyes, I do not do much. I am very, very simple for the eyes. My favorite thing to use is the Victoria Beckham Lid Luster in the shade Tea Rose. Once again, I'm using my fingers. Just rub it. It's just got this nice little pretty color. Then I'll go on my eyes. I'm just gonna dab it in the center. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with my tried and true YSL Lash Clash. I did recently just lose like all of my eyelashes, and this has really kind of helped. Not grow them back or anything like that, but just make them appear on my face. And then I have to be very careful. I am the type that always gets mascara on my upper lid. Always. Okay, we'll let that chill. And we'll head to the other side, flipping the wand like this. See, it does just enough. That already looks a million times better. Even with it being on my eyelid. This is not the time if you see something to say something. Okay. Another thing that I like to do, so I have these little dots on my skin. I get them from my grandma. They're called like DP or something like that. I kind of like to, I go in with the Sachu Beauty Brow and Freckle pen in the color Cafe Mocha. And I just kind of dot them. I mean, I like the way they look. I think it's kind of cool. My grandmother had them. My mother has them. My father has them. So, I mean, I feel like embracing them. So I just kind of go. Now I will say I wish I got a lighter shade in this, because low key sometimes it is like, okay, that's a little dark. What else? We got one right here. Although I think that's a blackhead. I do not think that is my grandma bumps. Yeah, I think that's all we'll go for today. Maybe one right here. Why not? I just tried different places. Ooh, I don't know. Now I look like that lady from Shrek. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I regret that one. But it's too late. It's too late. We're stuck with it. We are stuck with it. Okay, so I'll let that dry. I'm going to go in again with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Spray. Just to rehydrate the skin. And now it's time for my absolute favorite part, and that is the lip combo. So my tried and true, like my favorite color, one of my favorite formulas is the Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah, the name is gone, but it's in the shade Foxy Brown. I'll show you that it is well loved. It is well loved. But it's just that perfect neutral tone. The only thing about brown liners is that people go too warm when they make them, or they make them super red, and it's like, okay, this kind of conflicts a bit. I really just want a neutral color, and that's exactly what Foxy Brown is. So I'll go in, line my lips. All right, so there's Foxy Brown. Then I will go in with Makeup Forever Extreme Artist Color Pencil in the shade Luminous Brown. This right here, this will stay all day. It's not gonna stay as long as like the lip liner stains, but I mean, it's right after. It is like not number 2, it's 1B, you know? So then I'll just kind of go in and overline my lips a little bit with this one, just to add some dimension. We're then gonna go in with my favorite lip oil. My favorite lip oil formula, my favorite shade, it is the Kosas Wet Lip Oil in the shade Exposed. It is a very glittery, gorgeous formula that I love. This one's also really good. It's in the shade Unhooked. This is like a good nude lip. But I love this one so much because it just gives you a nice, sparkly, girly look. Girly, chic look. You just go in. Right there, do you see the reflex? Do you see the reflex? I'm gonna take y'all outside too so you can see it. Now this is enough for me, but I will say if you wanted to go even glossier, which I think looks really good, I would go in with either the Topicals lip gloss on top or the Ole Hendrix lip gloss on top, just to add even more shine to it. But this is the look I'm going for. Okay. So last but not least, we're gonna go in once again with setting spray. I mean, you can go ham. I do. Then we're gonna pull out our hair. I don't know, maybe should I go for a side part? Let's see. Maybe we could do a side part. Tuck it behind the ear. Oh, by the way, if you are contemplating a bob, I will tell you, just do it. Just do it. It is the greatest decision you'll ever make for your hair, ever. Okay, that's the side part to the right. Kind of shows off the bronzy look a little bit better. Or we can go to this side. Low-key, I want to cover up this extra little dot that I did right there, so we'll see. I go here. I think this curled a little bit better on the other side though. What do y'all think? So we got 2 side parts and a middle part. We'll just go with the middle part for right now. Okay, and that is the final look. This only took me about 20 minutes, and I really think it took 20 minutes because I was showing the products and explaining everything, but it's a super simple makeup look. Anyone can do it. I am not a skilled makeup artist by any means. I will link all the products down below, and I'm actually going to bring you outside now so that you can see it in natural lighting. All right, y'all, that's the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll have everything linked down below. Thank you. Have a blessed day.